So today topic what we are going to go through, right? Today topic is database administration. So in database administration, when we talk about database administration, what does it mean, right? For any application, okay, there there is two part mainly is there, front end and back end. Front end means what customer is going to see, what end user is going to see. That is called front end. And back end is what store all the required information, all the required data, all the transaction that's happening between a different group. So ServiceNow is also is not an exception. It's work in a similar fashion. Okay. So you have any website or anywhere which you are using, right? Like Amazon or any website which you are using currently, they have don't they don't have all data in your mobile through which you are using or through your laptop. They have stored that data. They're not in all in the browser, right? They have stored data somewhere else, and depends upon the request, they are taking data from there and showing it. Okay. So today we are covering that area only. So what we are going to do in that, we are going to cover about the table. What is table? What is record? Okay. What is differentiate between a different type of field that's available in the service now? Okay. And then we will discuss about the access control. Okay. How who is logging in the system depends upon the login user, what type of module will be displayed, what is not displayed for someone, how it's getting controlled. Okay. Then CMDB, what is CMDB, how it's important, how to import data. So these topics are very intense, but it's a backbone and it's very important in service now. Okay. So what I'm what I'm going to do, like what I'm planning, right? So I will go slow so that the understanding will be perfect, and I will ask in between if you will face any issue. So here it's coming, the first concept. What service now infrastructure? So everything, like whatever is service now, you can see, right? It's built on a relational database containing data which can be accessed through now platform user interface. Okay. So the infrastructure, ServiceNow infrastructure builds on it's include tables, records, fields. Okay. And table contains records. Record correspond to rows in a table. So a field in is nothing but what is field is nothing but an individual piece of data. So when we'll see the record, you will understand it better. Okay, next topic I will show you. So in you have seen, right, this is the usual case of a table. This is the this I took it from user table, but you can see it anywhere else also. What will be their user name, email, location? Suppose these are the column. Now in that one record correspond able tutor is the user ID able.tutor, the name will be able tutor, email is something, and then location. So here this concept is very like important, crucial to understand so that we can proceed further. What it is like the column name, right? One row, this one row present one record, one complete record. Okay. This one column present the field of the record. Like one row is one record. but one column is nothing but a field of that form. Like this column is user field, this column is name, the next one is email, then the last one is location. So did you got it, Samson? This concept?
Can you go over it one more time?
Yeah, no issue. So what I'm trying to explain, right? Because in further like concepts and whatever I will explain, this is going to be used throughout your career. ServiceNow table, right? To understand that it's a collection of record, and how that record is divided, you have to understand it. Each row, like this row, this is one row, second row, right? This each row, this is like one row. Suppose this is one row, this is second, this is third, this is fourth. So each row is like so this got sorted out. One second. Yeah. This each row, right? This one, two, three, four. This each row is present one individual record. And that one individual record is what? It contain user ID, name, correspond to that user. This is one record. Each row is one record. Now coming to the column part, this column. Each column is nothing but field. It represents a field on the form. Like this is what? It's a user ID. This is what? It's a name. And this is email ID. And this one is location. Is it clear now?
Yes. So column is field and row contains records.
Yes, exactly. Now, coming to the concept of sys ID. What is sys ID? Right. So, sys ID is an identifier. It's a globally unique ID through which you can recognize any record of ServiceNow instance. So, the sys ID of two record can't be same for an instance. For example, like if in your system, in your instance, you open a incident record, then you open another problem record. So both of that sys idea, it can't be the same. Okay. So this concept need to be understand very clearly. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So one second.
Okay.
Did you get the idea? Can you explain?
Yeah. So you say the sys ID for every record or for every instance is different.
So
Uh,
sys ID is an identifier for each record or instance.
Cache. Cache, we can't hear you.
Yeah, just hold on for 1 minute. Hmm. So how will I explain the right? I will open a record. Let me open an incident. I will show you how it actually works. I open a two distinctive record. So if you'll notice there, this incident number is different, and the next one I'm opening. This is different incident number. So visibly you can identify that the both incident number are same, so it's easy to identify. But when it when we talk about the backend, right, how system work, how the code works, right, in that they don't go through by this number because it can be similar, but they go by sysID. How you are getting the sysID? Just see the carefully how I'm doing it. Right click on the banner, then come down and click here copy sysID. Now I just you will get the sysID. Now I got the second incident. I will do the same thing. Right click and copy sysID. Can you see both are different? It's 32 character, but it's two are totally different. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Now you can try in your instance also how it's working and how like how. Now coming the field attributes. Okay, we are coming to the field attribute. Let me explain it here. It's like instance is more useful if you go field attributes. If I open a record, in this particular record, right, you notice one thing, like very small but very effective concept. This is okay. In any of the field, right, there is three important attributes are there. First is label, then name, and then value. Okay, I'm going to ask the question, so listen carefully. In a record, the label by the name which that field is recognized, right? They are called the name. This is user-friendly name. It's very easy to understand. Remember, they are called user ID. Sorry, field label. Now the name that is unique. It should be unique term in that form, in that table, and that is used. We are using in the script and business processes, right? They are called field name. Then finally coming the field value. Field value are what are the actual data stored in that field, right? They are called the field value. So this is the three concept they have. Okay. So please ask question like, is it clear or?
So, okay. In this case, we don't have a field name in here on this table.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm not getting. Please ask.
So this diagram you're just showing us right now. So there's no field name on this table.
Exactly. No field. No field.
So is it possible to say a field name can also be the sys ID?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Sysad is totally different. Okay. Now I will explain it here once again. Okay. I'm going very slow, but I don't want to be rushed. Okay, right? So that we'll get the real concept. Now here, I'm taking a name, like this is the field name. Suppose this is a field name, right? Category. Can you see? Category, configuration item, everything is there, right? So what is visible, that is called field label. Okay. So can you, in this field, what is the field label? What you can see is the field label. Can you see? What is the field label here?
Channel.
Channel. Yeah. And what is the value? Field value.
Is that phone?
Phone. Yes, exactly. But what is the field name? Can you see the field name?
The field name
Is not visible.
is not visible, yeah.
How we can see it, right? You have to right click on that. Now on this C, you can say configure label or something like that. It will come here. Or 1 second, it will come like that. Or simple thing is just if you right click, sorry, if you right click, it will show here the real name. So contact type. So this is the name. Can you see contact underscore type?
So that's the field name.
Exactly. I will click on different one. So this is also like when you click on that, you will get here name. Okay. But don't use it because it's you can change it. So just right click on it. At last you will get show impact. Can you see it? So this
Okay.
is the name, impact. Okay.
So the impact is a field name, right?
Yes, exactly.
So
Not this
the
this one. This
the labeled are those on the left side, right?
yes,
Are the field labels, right?
exactly.
Okay, and the values are the ones in the box.
Mhm. Yes.
So from what you just showed now, the labels can be the same name as the field name.
Mhm.
No.
No, because why I said that is the field the label here is impact. And once they right click and go to show, it shows the name is impact.
Yes.
The field name
But-
is also impact. But
but-
I think with asterisks, right?
Yeah, but have you noticed this impact is I is capital. This
Mhm.
one
Oh,
is
okay.
small.
Okay.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
why I'm taking so much time, right, on this slide, or why I'm explaining you, because this is the like very important concept to understand. Do not confuse with field name with field value. Sorry, field label with field name.
Okay.
Okay, so for you to see the field name, right? If I can get you clearly, he has to be, he's not visible. So you have to either right click or drop box or something like that, right?
Yes, it's not visible because that is the concept, right? This is not for end user, the common people. This is not for end user or employee. They don't worry, right? What is your field label, field name, and why they are worried? They worry about field label and value only.
And the value.
They don't worry what you name it CMDB or you name it Samsung or you name it Rakesh. They don't worry. They worry what they can see in front. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So that is important to understand. So here it looks so big configuration item, but if you right click, what is the field? Well, field name is coming. Can you see?
Is C hold up.
CMDB
CMB.
CMDB underscore CI.
Okay.
Yeah. Similar here also business services subcategory. Different type of options are coming. Okay.
Okay.
So this is here one more important concept I will try to explain actually. All the this is there's a field called manager. Can you see it? Manager field? Now, if I'll right click you can notice here the name is U underscore manager. Can you notice?
Yes.
Why is it so? U underscore manager. Because this field is created by me. This field is created by us like a developer. So this is not out of box field. This is a custom field. So for custom field to identify that, how to identify it always start with U underscore something, U underscore XYZ, U underscore ABC. Okay. So we are good.
Mhm.
Have to choose another one. Or you can search by the number.
Now coming the reference field. Reference field is something from where if you are referring to somebody like some other table, they are called reference table. In this, if you see for any form, this small lookup icon, right? The small magnify glass. So it means whatever field it is, that is the reference field, and it's indicating somewhere else, like some other record. And to get that record, there will be some I button is there. You can click on to see that record. So Samsung, question for you. What are the reference field you can see on this screen? Can you name it?
The configuration item,
Hmm.
location,
Hmm.
assigned to,
Hmm.
assignment group.
Hmm.
Mm, that's
Color.
it.
Good. Uh,
You
Color
already
also there,
color,
right?
yeah, color also, yeah.
Yeah, good. So you are good to you are good. So this concept is clear. You are good. Now the relationship between different table, right? It can be. It's just a theoretical concept. It's not come much. So this is like uh, a relationship can be of many time. One to many, many to many, database view and extension. This is important to understand. So here I will explain it better. So there's a concept called extended table concept. So how extended table work, right? Is a similar of parent and child relationship. So whatever parent class has, like suppose a parent table is a task table. Now the table which we are creating on top of that table is called child table. So what child table will do, right? Child table will get all the attributes, all the field of parent, and plus they have their own fields also. Okay. So a table that extend other table is called child table and child class. A table that is extend is a parent class. So if you notice here in this one, right? I will take this example, a simple example it is, but very effective. This is a parent class. So parent class has how many field? One, number, two is location. Now we extended this class to this one. This is actually the task table, and now we have extended it to become incident table. Now this incident class is right, automatically calling and automatically have the field which parent class is having, like a one, number, and second is location. This is coming from here. Now plus it is what having, it's having this field also, that is extra to this. And so child class is nothing but parent class plus delta field, like some of the field, extra field that is contained. So is it clear, Samson?
Yes.
This is important. I just give a funny example, try to make you understand that if parent have 100 million and child has 50 million, right? Child is actually worth of 150 million. So this is the simple to understand. Whatever parent has, it's automatically go to child. But whatever child had, it will not go to the parent. Then it's coming the concept of base table. Base table is what? If like as we understand in the last example, right? If this incident is came out of task, right? This is called task will become a base table. It is called base table. But the only theory is that it should not be extended from something else. Okay, so this is the first level of table. From here, any table is got extended. So this is called base table. So the simple definition is if a table is extended but itself is not extending another table, that's called the base table. Like in this example, task is the base table. It incident is extended out of that, problem is extended out of that, and change request is extended out of that. Now, this is important, custom and core. It's a very simple concept. Core tables are there which is exist whenever you are installing ServiceNow or whenever you are getting ServiceNow instance. The table which are coming with the system, they are called core table. And those we are creating like as an admin or developer, they are called custom table. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Now schema map. A schema map is nothing but a graphical representation of a table. So as I'm telling, right, this I'm explaining it here a lot of time that incident and problem are extended out of task, right? But how we can see it in a graphical way, right? That is presented by schema map. So in schema map, everything is decided by color code and very intuitive way they have explained it. I will just open it to make it clear. You go to table. So I'm just opening an incident record. Yeah, so I'll open a record, then I'll come down. Here you can see show schema map. So Samsung, can you see it? It's extended from task. So it's coming like that. Okay. Now, if you notice it right, I'll just increase the size. Here, since it's extended from task, right, it's showing plus symbol. of his own and plus task column. This will come from here. So if you click task column right, you will recognize it's exactly matching. All fields are same. Can you see it? Action state, everything is there from here. Plus, they have instead have their own field also. Now I'll make it short. And if I want to see the referencing table, right? So this many as reference. From this many table, actually service incident record are getting detail, like a reference table, location, problem, task, user. This all are referencing here. They're using the reference field here. This any question here?
Can you explain the schema map again, please?
Yeah. So schema map is nothing but it's just a graphical representation that how actually the tables are getting extended so that it will be very easy to understand. Okay. Is it clear?
So what is this? What are you showing on the screen? That's the schema map.
Yes, this is a schema map.
Okay.
And this is a schema map of incident table. Okay. Like a similar way, I can show you other also. Like suppose I take a problem. Sorry. Problem record, problem task. Here also I can show the schema map. Okay. Can you see task is extended out of that? This just to high level understand which table is extended from which table, what are the columns are there, actually that to see. Is it okay now? It's a very actually deep concept. So it's not used frequently actually, just but you have to just keep in mind that this is there, but it's not used frequently.